Children, okay, we'll continue history. Understand? History unit 3, that is Second World War, World War II. Already we studied about the First World War. The First World War from, tell me the year, 1914 to 1918, ended in 1918. Okay. The Second World War, it started from 1939 and ended in 1945. தூக்கத்தில் எழுப்பி கேட்டால் கூட நீங்கள் இந்த இயர் சொல்லணும். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? ஸோ திஸ் டூ கிரேட் வேர்ல்டு வார், வேர்ல்டில் இது வரைக்கும் எத்தனை வேர்ல்டு வார் நடந்திருக்கு? ஒன்லி 2. அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? த ஃபஸ்ட் வேர்ல்டு வார் அண்ட் த செகண்ட் வேர்ல்டு வார். தேர்ட் வேர்ல்டு வார் வர வேண்டாம். ஓகே. After the First World War, the peace organization League of Nations was formed, but it was a failure. After the Second World War, a great organization was formed that was UNO. Still it's continuing in a successful manner. Understand? Because Third World War not yet come. Okay, still now, still today, this moment, this UNO successfully, it's going on, it's doing its duty. Okay, now we are going to see the Second World War. Why these wars are called as world wars? Because why? You just say, yeah, many wars had happened in the world, many countries. அப்படியே மாற்றி மாற்றி அவங்களே ஃபைட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டாங்க. மெனி கண்ட்ரிஸ் டுகெதர், இன் பிட்வீன் தெம் மெனி வார் இட் அக்கர்ட். பட் ஒன்லி தீஸ் டூ wars, they are called as world wars. First World War, Second World War. Understand? Why? That in the sense, because many of the countries, they what we can say, engage in this war, and many devastation, many destroy, many people they lost their life, many people they will be wounded, and many unemployment problem, many problem occurred after the end of the war, the results of the war. That is why these two wars, they are called as world wars. Understand? Okay, now we'll come to the point. In this lesson we are going to see World War II. That is, it started in 1939 and ended in 1945. Okay, already that we all know that were two warring camps. What were they? They are called as Allies and Axis. In Allies, who are the countries? Great Britain, France and Russia. America was also joined in this, but after the end of in the middle of the war only, it joined in the Second World War. The Axis powers, they are the Great Germany, Japan and Italy. Here we all know, we studied that this Great Italy, during the First World War, in the midst of the war, it joined with the Allies. Italy, Great Britain oda poitu join பண்ணிட்டாங்க அப்படிலாம் நம்ம பார்த்தோம். Understand? But during this, by the end of the war, they divided the spoils of the war, the countries, the defeated countries எல்லாம் அவங்கவுங்க டிவைட் பண்ணிக்கும் போது, இட்டாலிக்கு அவங்க அதை எந்த ஷேர், she didn't get what she expected. Okay, so she got angry and again she joined with the Axis powers. That is, she joined with this Germany. And another thing, we can say that in Germany, there was at that time, the great dictator was Adolf Hitler. In the previous lesson we saw, is it not? Do you remember? Yes, in Germany, the great dictatorship, that is Nazism. He founded Nazi party, and that is called as Nazism, and he was the dictator of Germany. And Italy, a great dictator, his name was Benito Mussolini. He was also a great dictator. So ரெண்டு டிக்டேட்டர்னும் போது ஷுவராக என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, they'll join together. And why this Japan, it joined with this Axis அப்படின்னு கேட்டால், because Japan wanted to be the first, Japan wanted to be the main Understand? It also started to follow the dictatorship. That is why it joined with this Axis powers. Understand? So they formed the Rome, Berlin, Tokyo Axis. Rome, that is the capital of Italy. Berlin, the capital of Germany, and Tokyo, the capital of Japan. Understand? Okay, we'll see. One by one, we'll see it now. Here, now for all the problems, what the problems they are creating, there will be some reasons, causes. Causes means what? Reason. Reasons for the problem. So, the World War, there are many causes. There were many causes for the World War. What were the causes? We'll see now. The causes for the Second World War. First one, first cause. The causes, first causes was the devastation caused by the World War. After the First World War, the Axis powers, that is especially the Germany, was defeated and totally it was destroyed, damaged, and many treaties were concluded with the defeated countries by the Allies, especially the Treaty of Versailles. Understand, one of the Treaty of Versailles concluded with Germany by the Allies powers. Understand? According to the treaty, they forced Germany to give a war indemnity, much war indemnity that she could not pay. Okay, முதல்லையே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வேர்ல்டு வாரில் ஜெர்மனி எல்லாம் அழிஞ்சு ஒழுங்கி ஒன்றுமே இல்லைன்னு ஆயிடுச்சு. அதுக்கிட்ட போய் யூ ஆர் த மெயின் காஸ் ஃபார் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வேர்ல்டு வார், ஸோ யூ ஹாவ் டு கிவ் வார் இண்டம்னிட்டி, இந்த வாருக்கான செலவெல்லாம் நீ தான் கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் can she pay? She can't pay. Understand that? We all know. So a great war indemnity war imposed on Germany. That was one cause. Another thing is Germany's what we can say, the colonies, they were shared among the Allies powers. Okay, that is the second one. Another thing is Germany military was degrees. They said the Germany's military all should be degrees, reduced in number. Understand? And Germany should not develop its army. அப்படின்ட்டு they forced Germany. So these are all the what we can say, they imposed, these are all the rules and regulations they imposed on Germany. So Germany, இதெல்லாம் கேட்டோன்னா Germany அப்படியே சைலண்டாக ஓகே அப்படி இருப்பாங்களா? No, not at all. Germany got angry after the dictatorship of this great Adolf Hitler. Understand? அவர் வந்த பிறகு he wanted to make this Germany as a world power. Okay, so this was the first cause. That is the Great War. The immediate and permanent cause was the aggressive military offense. Aggressive action of Germany and Japan. Developing Japan. They wanted to become the world powers. Understand? So this was the first cause. Okay. Another what we can say, Germany and the Treaty of Versailles. I told you that this Germany, the Treaty of Versailles, which was imposed on Germany, and it asked the Allies powers, it forced this Germany to give a much war indemnity and disarmament. அது நீங்கள் ஆர்மிலாம் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது சொல்லிட்டாங்க. And she has to, her colonies were divided, shared with this by this allied powers. Understand? So these are all the main cause for the Second World War. Okay. And next one was, what was the cause? அப்படின் பார்த்தா, the second cause was the failure of the League of Nations. Failure of the League. Already I told you that first one பார்த்தோம், Treaty of Versailles, aggressive action. Then failure of League. Already we saw that what I can say, the League of Nations, which was formed after the First World War, was a failure. Why? Because the Second World War was started. Understand? Of course, okay. Why it was a failure அப்படின்னு கேட்டால், because this League of Nations was formed by the allied powers only, but this America, USA மெயினாக அதில் இந்த League of Nations ஃபார்ம் பண்ணதுக்கு the American President Woodrow Wilson, understand, he was very much interested and he only gave the 14 points, understand, during the result, the end of the war. Okay, அதில் one of the many 14 points he gave, அதில் ஒரு point the formulation of League of Nations. They only formed the League of Nations, but USA was not a member in the League of Nations. Can you able to follow then? அப்போ ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணவங்களே அதில் மெம்பர் இல்லைனா others can they respect the League of Nations? Not at all. Okay, that is one of the reason. And another one was there was no army for the League of Nations. If any countries attacked with each other, பீஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கணும் நம்ம பார்த்தோம். சப்போஸ் எனி கண்ட்ரி அட்டாக்டு அனதர் கண்ட்ரி அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் லீக் ஆஃப் நேஷனுக்குன்னு ஒரு ஆர்மி இருந்தால் தான் this League of Nations organization will take this army and it will attack the country. இல்லை, இவங்க போய் அந்த எந்த கண்ட்ரி அட்டாக் பண்ணுறாங்களோ அந்த கண்ட்ரியை இட் கேன் அட்டாக். ஸோ தெர் வாஸ் நோ independent army for the League of Nations. It has to ask any country to give the army military aids. அதை கேட்டு அவங்க கண்ட்ரி கொடுத்தா தான் இட் வில் என்ன சப்போர்ட் த அதர் கண்ட்ரி, யார் அதை அட்டாக் பண்ணுறாங்களோ அந்த கண்ட்ரிக்கு போயிட்டு அவங்க ஹெல்ப் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ திஸ் வாஸ் ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு குட் ஜாபாக இல்லை. there was no military, there was no independent army for the League of Nations. This was another cause. Another one என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா, it was expected, the League was expected to mediate between the countries, the action to maintain the peaceful coexistence, but no other country, some countries they are not at all give respect to the League of Nations. Understand? So these are all for attitude. What are all the attitude? The League of Nations, it took steps where become failure only. So this was the one of the cause for the Second World War. So League of Nations failure ஆயிடுச்சு. There is no organization to maintain world peace. அப்படின்னா கண்டிப்பாக என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, எல்லாம் தைரியமாக ஒருத்தரோட ஒருத்தர் அட்டாக் பண்ண ஆரம்பிப்பாங்க. ஸோ another war started, Second World War started. Okay, then the third cause was the post-war crisis and Germany. Post-war crisis and Germany. Here, as I told you, the three main clauses for the Treaty of Versailles. என்னென்ன சொன்னோம்? Germany should give a much war indemnity, and German colonies were shared among the allies, and Germany army was reduced. I told you. So the three clauses பார்க்கும்போது Germany got angry. Understand? And this Germany, another great leader, the German people, they suffered a lot after the First World War, and they are waiting for a great leader. At this opportunity only, this Adolf Hitler became the dictator of Germany. So Germans, they got ரொம்ப ஹாப்பி ஆகிடுச்சு. அ கிரேட் டிக்டேட்டர் நம்மளுக்கு கிங்காக வந்திருக்காரு, லீடராக வந்திருக்காரு. ஸோ ஷுவர்லி our country will develop, again will get the name, the fame அப்படின்ட்டு they got happy. Understand? Mussolini, Italy dictator, then Adolf Hitler, he became the dictator of Germany, and this Spain என்னாச்சு, they got the dictator Franco அப்படின்ட்டு ஒருத்தர் வந்தார். And also the high unemployment problem and the inflation after the First World War. After the First World War, many industries were destroyed. So people, they suffered a lot. They become all the opportunities, all the employment அவங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் போயிடுச்சு. There were much unemployment problem and inflation. அவங்களுக்கு ordinary people, அவங்களுக்கு ஒன்றுமே இல்லை, they don't have even to bread to eat. Okay, so these are all the main what we can say after the First World War. That is the post-war crisis and Germany. ஜெர்மனியில் இது மாதிரிலாம் நடந்துச்சு அப்படின்னு பார்க்குறோம். ஓகே, தென் நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன், ஃபோர்த் ஒன், த ரைஸ் ஆஃப் அடால்ஃப் ஹிட்லர். Rise of Adolf Hitler. I told you that during this time, during this situation only, understand, this Germans, they are what we can say, waited for a very great leader at this time only. This situation, this Adolf Hitler became the dictator of Germany. Understand? And he started the Nazi party, and many people, they what we can say, they joined in the Nazi party, and he started to develop the industries, and because of the formation of the industries, many people, they got employment. And can you able to follow then? Many people, they got employment opportunity, வேலை கிடைச்சது, and he started to develop the army, navy and air force, the military forces. Understand? So the soldiers, many soldiers, they got the job. They started to for join in the military forces. Understand? So till this Hitler came to power, that is till this, already in the previous lesson we saw, in 1933 அவர் chancellor ஆனார். He became the chancellor of Germany. So from 1933 till 1945, which Hitler he got suicide. அது வரைக்கும், till the Second World War, he was the great powerful man in Germany. And all the direct constructions, all the what we can say, all the interaction of Germany are in the hands of Hitler only. No one will be more than the power of Hitler. Understand? All are in the hands, all the powers are in the hands of Hitler only. All the navy, army and air force, all the powers. So this great Hitler only is the chief commander of the military forces. And another thing, what we can say, the ரொம்ப பவர்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கிறவங்க ஒருத்தனோட ஒருத்தன் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, ஜாயின் பண்ணிப்பாங்க. டெரரிஸ்ட் எல்லாம் ஒன்றா சேருவாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி த கிரேட் பெனிட்டோ முசோலினி, த டிக்டேட்டர் ஆஃப் இட்டாலி, அண்ட் திஸ் ஜப்பான் டிக்டேட்டர், அவங்க எல்லாம் என்ன பண்ணாங்க, தே ஸ்டார்டட் டு ஜாயின் வித் ஈச் அதர். அதான் நம்ம பார்த்தோம், யார் யார், ஜெர்மனி, ஜப்பான் அண்ட் இட்டாலி. Understand? They started join with each other and they formed an alliance. It was called as, already I told you, Rome, Berlin and Tokyo Axis. An agreement and Axis was formed between Germany, Japan and Italy, that was called as Rome, Berlin, Tokyo Axis. மூணு பேர் சேர்ந்து என்ன பண்ணாங்க, they signed a treaty, Axis. இப்போ யாராவது any outside the powers, they attacked Germany, who will help him? This Japan will help, Italy will help, like that, vice versa. அவங்களே அவங்களுக்குள்ள என்ன பண்ணிக்கிட்டாங்க, they supported. Understand? And this Hitler, he attacked Rhine zone, Rhineland. Actually Rhineland, it was considered as a demilitarized zone. அதுக்குள்ளே மிலிட்ரியே போகக்கூடாதுன்னு இருந்துச்சு. பட் அடால்ஃப் ஹிட்லர் எவ்வளோ தைரியம் பாருங்கள், அங்கே மிலிட்ரி போகக்கூடாதுன்னு சொன்னால் அடால்ஃப் ஹிட்லர் அப்போ தான் he attacked Rhineland and he captured Rhineland. And he also, after the First World War, எந்த கண்ட்ரியும் யாரையும் அட்டாக் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு சொன்னோம்ல. பட் திஸ் கிரேட் அடால்ஃப் ஹிட்லர், he attacked Czechoslovakia. ஏன் அட்டாக் பண்ண அப்படின்ட்டு கேட்டதுக்கு what he said, many German speaking people, they are living in Czechoslovakia, that is why I am occupying it, like that he said. So these are all the rising power of Adolf Hitler. Then next one, allies and non-intervention. We are going to see about what the allies powers did. Allies and non-intervention. Okay, this Germany attacked Czechoslovakia and I told you Rhineland. So on seeing that, Italy, it invaded Ethiopia and it invaded Albania also. But this League of Nations, it can't do anything. So on seeing this in the eastern side, so Japan, it started to fight any country, to declare war against any other country. In the eastern side, Japan, it invaded Manchuria. And it started to invade China also. The capital of Beijing was captured by Japan. Understand? So the League of Nations was unable to stop or to take away any action of this Germany, Italy and Japan. Understand? And in spite of this all manifestation, Great Britain and France, it continued to be non-intervention policy. அவங்க பார்த்துட்டே இருந்தாங்க, how can we control these Germany, Italy and Japan? They don't know what to do. அதனால் this Great Britain, the allies powers பார்த்தோம். Great Britain, France and Russia, they don't know what to do. For that only they followed the policy of non-intervention. Understand? And what we can say, the United States was also totally, it was isolation. It not at all engaged in this world affairs. Understand? So because of the Great Depression which was happened in 1929 in America, so adliye avanga concentration irundhuchu. USA, it started to develop her own economy, her own country, her own industry. She was muchly engaged in the depression avanga develop பண்றதுல இருந்ததனால she is not at all having interest to engage in the world affairs. So these are all about the allies and the non-intervention policy. And the sixth one is Munich Pact. Okay, here further this Soviet Union and this Prime Minister Chamberlain in 1938, Prime Minister Chamberlain, he concluded the Munich Pact with Germany. Understand? The Great Britain Prime Minister Chamberlain. Understand? அவரும் Germany, அவங்க ரெண்டு கண்ட்ரியும் என்ன பண்ணாங்க, they made an agreement that was called as Munich Pact. According to the pact, this German invasion, Czechoslovakia invade பண்ணாங்கல்ல, அதை நீங்கள் பண்ணக்கூடாது. You should not invade Czechoslovakia. Like that, this Great Britain told. But Germans சொன்னாங்க, no, many people, German speaking people are there in Czechoslovakia. That is why I wanted to occupy Czechoslovakia. That is why, அப்படின்ட்டு he announced this great Hitler. Understand? But start at the beginning of the Munich Pact, Hitler somewhat what we can say obey பண்ணி தான் இருந்தார் இந்த Munich Pact. But after some months passed, after some years passed, he wanted to what we can say அந்த லீகலை அவர் மீறி போகணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு he thought, okay, he would not first start on the beginning, he gave assurance to follow that Munich Pact. But afterwards, after some years, he broke the agreement and he had invaded Czechoslovakia, and Poland also was attacked by Germany. And finally, this Great Britain, France, they started to attack. At the end of this time, this Germany attacked Poland. This time, Great Britain and France together, they jointly attacked Germany. And in 1939, the Second World War was started. So by the end of this Munich Pact, understand, this Great Britain and France, they attacked this Germany. To support Germany, Japan and Italy, they came forward to help Germany. So all the European countries with each other, they started to fight with each other. So the Second World War was started. So these were the causes for the Second World War. Okay, children, shall we see the cause of the Second World War? What happened in the Second World War. Second World War நடக்கும்போது என்னெல்லாம் ஆச்சு, that will see the course of the war. Here the course of the war. Here the nature of the war first. Nature of the war. Here the nature of the war, that is there I told you that there were the two military camps, that is one for this allies and another one is Axis powers, the allies Great Britain, France and Russia one side, and another side this Germany, Japan and Italy. I told you these two warring camps with fought with each other, understand, and here in this time they used much development because of the development of science and technology. They started to use tanks, submarines, battleship, aircraft carriers, fighter planes and bomber planes, understand. So இதெல்லாம் அவங்க யூஸ் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க. So in this first the World War, Second World War, they started because of the development in science and technology, they started to use what, aircrafts, then submarines, then tanks, etc. So this is the nature of the war. War எப்படி நடந்தது, அதோட நேச்சர் என்ன, ஒரு சில இடத்துல only in some places or else totally the whole of European countries they engage அப்படின்னு பார்க்கும்போது nature of the war என்ன, எப்படி நடந்ததுன்னு கேட்டால் because of this, understand. They started because of the science and technology, they started to use what, aircrafts, tanks, submarines, all the important ammunities, mainly bomb, nuclear bomb எல்லாம் கூட யூஸ் பண்ண ஆரம்பித்தாங்க. Atomic bomb and nuclear bomb bombs were used in the war. Now outbreak of war, next one. In this outbreak of war, Britain, France declared war on Germany in September 1939. This Great Britain and France, it attacked Germany in September 1939. That's I told you the Second World War from 1939 to 1945. I told you, understand. This Axis, this Great Britain, France, Russia, they are called as allies, and Germany, Japan and Italy, they were called as Axis powers. Understand? We saw that. There were little action immediately. Slowly the war was started. It's going on, slowly it was going on. The first few years, the beginning of the Second World War, this Germany only got victory, many victories. Understand? Victorious powers. அப்படின்ற அளவுக்கு ஜெர்மனி வந்துச்சு. It got many victories, understand. Denmark, Norway, Sweden, all the places were occupied by this Germany, understand. Therefore it followed a policy of blitzkrieg. This Germany followed a policy of blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg means the lightning attack. What is meant by blitzkrieg? Lightning. Lightning attack. Understand? This great Germany, it followed lightning strike, that is attack. So in this time, this Great Britain, it saw the success of this Germany, and it wanted to stop the success of Germany. Understand, the victories of Germany. For that, among all the world powers, Great Britain got a much navy, naval force வந்து superior naval force world power liye யார்கிட்டன்னு கேட்டா only in Great Britain. Understand? And it got the Royal Air Force also. ஆர்மி எடுத்துக்கிட்டோன்னு சொன்னால் கிரேட் ஆர்மி கிரேட் பிரிட்டன்ட்ட. அதே மாதிரி நேவி, சுப்பீரியர் நேவி இருக்குது, பவர்ஃபுல் நேவி. அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? ஸோ பை திஸ் டைம் this Germany, it started to what we can say, it started to destroy the ships of Great Britain, which were the naval ships of Great Britain, which were on the sea. Understand? Totally it started to destroy the ships of this Great Britain. And why, how it started to destroy it? Because the German country, it started to use the submarines. What is submarines, children? நீர்மூழ்கி கப்பல். தண்ணிக்கு அடியில் அந்த ஷிப்பு, பெரிய பெரிய ஷிப் இருக்கும், அது என்ன பண்ணுமா, தண்ணிக்கு அடியிலேயே போயிட்டு இருக்குமா. நோ ஒன் கேன் ஐடென்டிஃபை எது ஷிப்பு வருது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு யாருமே பார்க்கவே முடியாது. அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? ஸோ தே ஆர் கால்டு சப்மரைன்ஸ். ஓகே, அந்த சப்மரைன்ஸ் அப்படியே தண்ணிக்குள்ளேயே போயிட்டு எங்கே ஷிப் இருக்கோ, எனிமியஸோட ஷிப்பு, அதை அப்படியே உள்ளே சங்க் பண்ண வச்சிடும், இழுத்து. அந்த மாதிரி மெனி ஷிப்ஸ் were destroyed by the German submarines. Understand? And so this time this Great Britain wanted to give clash to this Germany. Understand? அப்போ என்னெல்லாம் நடந்துச்சு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா, இம்பார்ட்டண்ட் ஈவெண்ட்ஸில் டன்கிர்க் அப்படின்ற இடத்துல பிரிட்டிஷ் அண்ட் ஃப்ரெஞ்சு சோல்ஜர்ஸ் were forced back to Dunkirk. Many thousands of people, thousands of soldiers, they were killed. Understand? Thousands of soldiers. Dunkirk, it was a main place. Dunkirk. It was an important place, Dunkirk. Okay, so the Britain and French soldiers, they were forced to go back to their country. And another thing is the Battle of Britain. Important event is Battle of Britain. This Battle of Britain in July 1940. July 1940. This Germany, it started planning to invade British, Britain, Great Britain. This Germany it had the plan to invade Great Britain. So for that, what it started to do, it started to destroy through this air crash. ஃபஸ்ட்டு எதில் பார்த்தோம், சம்மரைனில் பிரிட்டனோட ஷிப்ஸ் எல்லாம் சங்க் பண்ணுச்சின்னு பார்த்தோம். அப்புறம் தண்ணிலையும் பண்ணாங்க, அட்டாக் பண்ணாங்க. தென் ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸ்லேயும் என்ன பண்ணாங்க, தே ஸ்டார்டட் டு அட்டாக். ஸோ ஜெர்மன் ஃபோர்ஸ் பாம்பிங் த இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் சிட்டிஸ் on Great Britain. Understand? The German Air Force bombing the important cities, important industrial places and important main military areas. அங்கெல்லாம் பாம்பு போட்டுகிட்டே போனாங்க. யார்? ஜெர்மனோட ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸ். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? இதை பார்த்தோன்னே கிரேட் பிரிட்டன் சும்மா இருப்பாங்களா? they got angry and it wanted to give a clash to this Germany. அதனால் கிரேட் பிரிட்டனோட ராயல் ஃபோர்ஸ் it was a very such a powerful one. So Great Britain sent its royal air force to re-attack Germany. Understand? So அது என்ன பண்ணுச்சு, by October 1940 during the night time it bombing the on Germany, bombing London, அங்கே எல்லா இடத்துலையுமே raid பண்ண ஆரம்பித்தாங்க. Can you able to follow then? And this Germany, I told you that Germany drop a bomb on the important cities and the industries. எங்கெல்லாம் இருந்துச்சோ சிட்டிஸு, மெயினாக லண்டன், இந்த ஏரியாலலாம் எப்பத்துலேருந்து ஜூலை 1942 till October, till October 1940 அப்படியே பாம்பு போட்டுகிட்டே இருந்துச்சு. இதை பார்த்த உடனே கிரேட் பிரிட்டன் it got angry and it asked the Royal Air Force to re-attack this Germany. And this Great Britain, they used the radar. Royal Air Force. It was a very powerful one. Great Britain oda Royal Air Force was a powerful one, and it asked the Royal Air Force to bombed on German country. Understand? German மேலே அவங்க ரெய்டு பண்ண ஆரம்பித்தாங்க, and it stopped only after October. Understand? German dropped their plan. Germany also, on seeing this, it stopped the plan, and this Great Britain also stopped this. So this time only USA slowly it entered into the Second World War. எப்படின்னு நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். We'll see. The land lease. The land lease of USA. Understand? During this time 1941 to 40 till this years, this President Roosevelt was the president of USA. Understand? So he wanted to engage in the Second World War, but he don't know how to enter it. இது நம்ம சும்மாவே யாருக்கு சப்போர்ட்டாக நம்ம போகிறது, அப்படி யாராவது ஹெல்ப் கேட்டாங்கன்னா we can do help அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவர் அப்படியே பார்த்துட்டே இருந்தார். நம்ம தனிமையாக இருக்கக்கூடாது, we should not be in isolation, we have to engage in the Second World War அப்படின்னு he wanted to waiting for an opportunity. Understand? This time only this Great Britain it asked some help to USA. USA also happily it gave much support to Great Britain. Understand? நிறைய லென்ஸ் லீடு நிறைய கொடுத்தாங்களாம். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? எவ்வளோன்னு கேட்டோன்னு சொன்னால் பவுண்ட் 46.5 பில்லியன் பவுண்ட்ஸ் அதோட அமௌண்ட் எவ்வளோ இருந்ததுன்னா லீஸ்க்கு லோன் கொடுத்தது. இட் கேவ் லோன் டு கிரேட் பிரிட்டன், தட் இஸ் 46.5 billion pounds. This USA it gave to Great Britain. அதோட அமௌண்ட் நம்ம பார்க்க போனால் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் like that this USA fully it supported this Great Britain in the Second World War by giving land lease. லீஸ்க்கு நம்ம லேண்டெல்லாம் கொடுப்போம்ல, வீடெல்லாம் லீஸ்க்கு கொடுப்பாங்க தெரியுமா? என்ன சொல்லி கொடுப்பாங்க? ஒரு 3 இயர்ஸ்க்கு ரெண்ட்டு வேண்டாம், ஒரு 3 lakhs இல்லை 5 lakhs நம்ம ஹவுஸ் ஓனர்கிட்ட கொடுத்துருவோம். ஒரு 5 இயர்ஸ்க்கு நம்ம அப்படியே இருப்போம். அகெயின் நம்ம காலி பண்ணிவிட்டு வெக்கேட் பண்ணி வரும்போது தெல் ரிட்டர்ன் த மணி இல்லை, அந்த 5 lakhs ரிட்டர்ன் பண்ணுவாங்க. லைக் தட் திஸ் USA ஹவு மச் மணி இட் கேவ் ஆன் த அமௌண்ட் வேல்யூ எவ்வளோ கொடுத்தாங்க? 46.5 பில்லியன் பவுண்ட்ஸ். அந்த அளவுக்கான வேல்யூ ஆஃப் ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸ் எல்லாமே, ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸ், நேவி, whatever this Great Britain asked, everything it gave loan to Great Britain. So Great Britain also it got happy. அதுக்கு என்னெல்லாம் கிடைக்கணுமோ, என்னெல்லாம் டெவலப் பண்ண முடியுமோ, with the help of the money it started to develop its army, navy, air force, and it gave it start many weapons, ammunition, everything it started to develop. So with the help of this USA, so slowly this USA entered in the Second World War. Understand? Now next, invasion of Russia. இப்போ நம்ம கிரேட் பிரிட்டனை ஜெர்மனி அட்டாக்டு கிரேட் பிரிட்டன் பார்த்தோம். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன், இன்வேஷன் ஆஃப் ரஷ்யா. ஹவு திஸ் Germany attacked Russia, we'll see. Invasion of Russia. How this Germany attacked Russia. In 1941, German army invaded Russia in 1941. And especially this German army, it attacked the oil fields of Russia. And the oil fields, எங்கெல்லாம் oil industries, oil fields எல்லாம் இருந்ததோ, it started to attack and it captured all the places. Understand? In Russia. And initially this German got successful. Understand? Nearly 1000 miles into Russian territory குள்ள 1000 miles வரைக்கும் Russian territory குள்ள யார் வந்துட்டா? This Germany it entered, German army it entered into Russia and they captured Moscow, the capital of Russia. They marched into Moscow, the capital of Russia.